Some places don't just hold history, they hold questions.
Some truths are not meant to be found, yet we seek them anyway. Beneath the shifting sands, a different reality awaits, one that reality itself has tried to forget.
And the Pharaoh civilization is one of the oldest and most mysterious civilizations. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Deva. It's so nice to see you. Do you like Egypt?
A lot.
The Great Pyramid was built around 2560 BC, over 2.3 million stones. Each one weighs tons.
It's not just the size, it's the precision.
Exactly.
Were the pyramids built to be tombs for kings only?
The ancient Egyptians used the pyramid shape and the empty space inside it to preserve the bodies of the dead and assist the mummification process. Over the years, various studies and experiments have claimed that materials, which normally spoil quickly, could remain preserved much longer when placed inside a pyramid-shaped structure. In 1959, a French researcher named Antoine Bovis came to Cairo during a visit to the Great Pyramid of Giza. He entered the king's chamber and noticed something unusual. The air inside was humid. Yet he discovered the remains of a cat and dogs. Despite the moisture, the bodies had not decomposed. Instead, they appeared completely dried out, almost naturally mummified.
That observation led him to wonder whether the pyramid's shape itself might have played a role.
It could explain why the ancient Egyptians were so fascinated by pyramids.
That's incredible.
Yeah, perhaps. That's why magicians throughout history were equally interested in their mysterious properties.
This place wasn't built for comfort. Were there traps?
Not like the movies. But the design itself is a trap. Confusing paths, sealed chambers?
And the curse?
Are you sure? You want to know?
The expression, the Pharaoh's curse, didn't become famous until the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb. The story became famous in 1922, after the tomb was opened by British archaeologist Howard Carter.
Many people believed they were witnessing the greatest archaeological discovery in history. But shortly after the tomb was opened,
many of the people connected to the excavation died under strange and mysterious circumstances. Workers, engineers, archaeologists. One after another, unusual stories began to spread. Some people claimed that the explorers had ignored a warning said to be written near the entrance to the king's chamber. Death shall strike with its poisonous wings anyone who disturbs the peace of the king.
But the curse itself may be a very small thing compared to what the ancient Egyptians were believed to know.
For thousands of years, they possess knowledge that we are only beginning to understand. They knew of poisons with powerful odors, poisons with no odor at all, poisons that could kill through touch, and others that could kill through the air. Some stories even claim they knew how to hide powdered toxins inside tombs, releasing them the moment intruders approached.
So are we talking about magic? Are there really inscriptions or symbols that can affect people?
I believe so. They claim those ancient carvings carried a power beyond human understanding. Not merely human power, but something darker. According to these stories, the pharaohs were masters of magic. They understood the power of words, the secrets of letters,
the hidden meaning of numbers. They believed that words themselves contained energy.
And by using that energy, they could communicate with beings from another realm. Through that connection, they gained greater power. Power that seemed almost miraculous. Some legends even claim that the Great Pyramid was built centuries before Noah's flood.
They say the priests somehow knew that a great catastrophe was approaching. Perhaps a flood, perhaps a wandering planet.
Or even visitors arriving from distant worlds in flying ships. And so, they built the pyramids. They placed inside them their wisdom, their secrets, and everything they wanted future generations to remember.
The Greek historian Herodotus wrote that the Egyptian priest once whispered a remarkable secret to him.
They told him, "Within this pyramid lies the secret of the universe."
A secret that came from a distant age and will remain until the end of time.
I can't believe how fast time went by. It feels like we just got here. But I have to go.
Then let's get you back to the hotel.
Thank you for today, Omar.
Get some rest. Tomorrow might raise even more questions.
I have a feeling you're right.
Good night, Devana.
Good night.
Bye.
Omar is right. Ancient Egypt isn't a story, it's an endless puzzle. Today, we only explored a small piece of it, the pyramids. Egypt is filled with temples, monuments, and mysteries spread across different regions. I have a feeling that every place carries its own secret. Every stone, every inscription, every monument has something left to say.
Omar.
Hello, Deva.
I found something strange.
What did you find?
This coffin that was supposedly linked to the Titanic. Why does every trail lead back to Egypt?
Because some historians believe its story may be connected to an ancient priestess.
And what does Abu Simbel have to do with it?
There are old accounts that associate her story with temples in Upper Egypt.
Where exactly?
Luxor.
All right then. Our next trip is Luxor.
Luxor it is. Bye.
It looks like we're about to travel back in time to uncover the hidden connection between the sinking of the Titanic and the mysterious coffin that was said to be on board. And somehow every clue is leading us back to ancient Egypt. See you in Luxor.